Hello friends, welcome back to my gaming channel, New York. So let's continue on our gameplay walkthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. We are about to start the main quest of this Frozen Wild. It is a side quest, but in the Frozen Wild it is the main quest, Firebreak. This is level 50, so it is going to be a hell lot of tough. Let's go and talk to Arata.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
You and Oria.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to her?
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines, tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. But now that's all she has.
The first expedition.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door, some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What's past the door?
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
Farewell.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
That's me good to see you.
I have lost all my health. I hope I will find some along the way. Medicine basically. My health is okay, but my medicine pouch is empty. I just hope I can find some along the way. I am not going out looking for them. I just hope I will find some along the way. Okay, let's go and talk to Orion. Some I got. She's lighting fire.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Your captivity.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit, the blue light, the beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
Aratak and the war.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Silence.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone, as though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous, but also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Araya. Thanks.
Thunder's drum.
What are we gonna find up there, Araya?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
Time to ascend.
It hasn't been easy for you, Araya. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
So it's like a point of no return. Okay, ascend to Thunderstorm.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Oh, the fire is melting the ice. Maybe.
The spirit awaits!
That's not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain calm.
I too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the old
nearest
ones.
exit.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Okay. So this is like a cauldron, maybe. It says reach the cauldron door and they spoke of cauldron. The medicinal plants here. Any more? You don't need to follow me around. I am just checking if there are medicinal plants. Rejude. Let's see if I need them or not.
Once these
One,
halls
two, three.
rang with the spirit's presence.
Here. Up and over.
There is a data point here. Return to Firebreak.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while, maybe a long while, and I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Okay, so this does not have any text. Let's check this data point. This one. No, this does not have any text. Looks like there is another data point ahead. Let's get this rejude. This is a door. Maybe the data point is beyond the door. look like. So we cannot enter this door, right? This door seems locked off. Maybe we need to climb around or something. Okay, climb through here. There's the data point. It's not beyond the door. Kenny's homecoming. This is a text data point. Joshua, the return of director Emeritus, decent hollow title. Gina, no, bad title and worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Joshua, whatever, Gina, it's still the most excitement this hell cave's seen in a long time. Gina, your standards for exciting are depressingly low. Joshua, I will squeeze what I can out of this, thanks. Gina, you always were a little sweet on Kenny. Joshua, what? No way, his ears are enormous. Besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. Gina, I want to know what he is doing here in the first place. It's not normal. Joshua, he helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history. Then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. Gina, but why now? He keeps poking around in the cooling facility and asking questions about CN. Do you think there is something wrong? Joshua, last I checked, there has been no deviation in any of our ratings since the most recent microquake swap. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trip on Pharaoh's dime. Gina, it's been 14 years. They would have frozen those accounts by now. Joshua, had it been that long? Man, I am old. Gina, not old, just boring. Okay. Let's climb further. They don't seem to be climbing along with me.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
There's a scrapper here too. Let's get that one. Since I got spotted.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
And they're down. Okay, I did not have to lose health.
Can't carry more.
I have to climb through here. No. Through there. Let's get all we can find here.
We can make our way up.
Yes, but only when I am done. Okay, this door has opened now. This door was closed previously.
Saving these for the trail.
That's just a very too heavy. I don't think I need any more reduce. No, I don't need. Okay, there's a data point here.
Let's
Audio
not
data
freeze
point.
in place.
Okay, text data point. That kiss. Okay. Must have been sometime in the spring of 2047, about 6 months after the main facility opened. We were behind schedule, and new data indicated that an incident was close, maybe only weeks away. I was exhausted, losing weight, barely speaking except to give orders. I passed by Anita in that battery depot. She looked at me and then frowned, then pulled me into the storm and kissed me. A long kiss, the best kind. I can still remember the feeling of her hand on the back of my neck. After she looked at me and smiled and went back to work without saying a word. I'll never forget that moment, her touch, her unspoken generosity. After she left the project, I spent years beating myself up for not keeping her somehow. Every time I ran into her at a conference, I felt thrilled and lost and confused, all at the same time. Always hoping we might have a few drinks and will rekindle. It was only after I saw her on stage in the Hollow in '58 accepting the Mind Challenge Award in Austin, with Elizabeth Sobek presenting no less, glowing and happy and fulfilled, that it dawned on me that I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I could finally see what she wanted, and it simply wasn't me. Okay. I am getting some medicine here and there. Okay, let's climb. I know, I'm going.
Yes, this way.
It's that way, I suppose, but I'll go the other way first. Let's take this way first. Okay, there was a way to get up here also.
Nice golden girl.
Okay, let's get back. So this is a straight path leading to that side, right? I didn't find anything on the way. Let's keep climbing.
Not much farther now.
I am going. Okay.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there, but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam,
Orius path.
What's all this for?
Sorry. Orius path seems more legitimate because sneaking through will be better. Let's do a quick save here. What do we have here? Scorcher. Two Scorcher and a Behemoth. Let's get through here. Let's get through this path, but I will come back later maybe to if there is data points or something that I have missed here.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt they're discarded now, but we may be able to stay in.
Stalkers.
Okay.
Stay down and we need to go.
So there are stalkers in this area. They're down.
That'll help.
And the stalker is taken down. There's another.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
There's a data point here. Thank God I came through this route. Incident report. Maybe I missed someone on the other route. 363.7. Incident information report. Firebreak project type. Property damage and personal injury. Date of incident. November 4, 2063. Time of incident 0411. Report Jorgen Hall. As official incident reporter of the Firebreak project, it is with great concern that I report of an incident at our facility. Incident began from a swarm of 35 seismic events beginning on 3rd and 4th November. 9.6 kilometers 6 miles northwest of Mammoth, WY included were 4 in the magnitude 2 range, with the largest magnitude of 2.4 at 4.9 on the 4th November. Holographic modeling shows most quakes originating at the Hebgen Lake fault zone. As the project's senior geoscientist, I advise these numbers and magnitude in seismic events is a normal outcome from fluid movement through Caldera's silicic magma reservoir, as well as changes of pressure coming in interaction between magma and supercooled fluid. However, one can be never too careful in such an unstable environment, shown further in this report. The incident began when I wakened from a loud crash in the canteen. Fortunately, I did not have to rouse the official canteen monitor, since I am that self-same person. Even when acting in my formal office, I was alarmed and feared the worst. Inspection of the zone showed a tragic loss of a 15 milliliter bottle of nail lacquer in deep pencil, shattered on the canteen floor. Lacquer also splashed on the surrounding at an area of approximately 1 E6. E6 I think is into 10 to the power 6 meters square. One chair was tipped over on the side, but happily I had the mechanical knowledge to right it without further incident. The bottle of nail lacquer is irreparable. Moreover, the canteen monitor suffered a cut to the left hand while picking up the broken glass. This was treated by the site first aider, me, with supervision of the fire marshal. Also me, but could still get infected. Gina Bruno is identified as the owner of the bottle of nail liquor. In my capacity as Staff psychological observer, I conclude that she has accepted the loss of her personal item in good fashion, but further evaluation may be necessary. We will keep the remote site supervisor informed of developments in such a case. Please find following this report my salary increase request for the coming calendar year. Okay. Let's just be sure there are no other things lying around that I missed.
Hold on, here's every cold there is. Straw.
I can see some long necks back there. Long leg also, it's called long, not long neck. Are there more what
Be wary of mines. With stalkers in the air.
I know that.
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
I don't see any stalker coming after it.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to.
Freeze rhyme, dude. That will not help us. Okay, I have to climb through here. So I got all the stoppers. That's why there are no stoppers. My resource is full. I need to empty it a bit. Let this razor stay. So nothing else in here, right? Okay, let's climb over here.
There's a door up ahead and refuge. We're almost through.
I see a data point here. What's the need to make so much noise? Excessive secrecy.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Okay. Let's check this excessive security. Does this have any? No. No text. Nothing else here, right? Okay, let's go further. Okay, there's a door over here. What is here?
I can't spare the weight.
Okay, let's go through this door. We have to go straight through, but let's check this side. This is the way leading downstairs. Where does it lead? Where does this door lead? Or even this door? Okay, so that's the entrance door. That's the door if we have to come through the front. It's good actually I came here because that unlocked the door from this side also. Maybe, I don't know. My medicine pouch is almost full now. One more just to do it. Now where am I supposed to go? In this direction, okay.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
I'll first check this data point. Hollow Redux. Okay. Okay, I admit it. I watched the Hollow on the toast 6 straight times, taking in every detail. Anita smiled, the way she giggled at her own jokes, my clumsy handoff to Siren. Every time it played for a second, I felt like I was there again, with her, among friends, savoring our success, with diminishing returns, of course, but the 6th time I was just staring at Anita and feeling really creepy about it. But I can be forgiven, can't I? It was the best night in my life. Besides, I am entitled to a little nostalgia. We saved the world from fire and death, or at least suffocation by ash. So there's that, right? Okay. This is the last of the
Do not
data.
looking out over where my kin fell.
Activate hollow projector.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number?
The current count is 1,654.
Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
The spirit that is Cyan, an artificial intelligence, nothing else.
There. Below.
There's an AI just
Door
like
to the
Gaia.
New metal.
Dead metal. We could not pass it before.
We will this time. We have to.
There's a data point here. The
The
conversation.
geothermal plant can be suspended, the cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
This won't be easy.
So only audio here. I saw the hologram. Okay, this one. Yeah, only audio. And I got this hologram. The toast. So my health is full. I have to find this machine.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward.
Fuck. What the hell? I just fell through. Aloy just fell and died. And they are putting all their hopes in Aloy. Kill machines around the cauldron door. This is nothing impossible as of yet. Who told them to attack?
Uh-oh, spotted.
that made it impossible. I was stuck there. And it's down. Okay, that's great. Thanks to them basically. This fight got easy because of them and they are great fighters. Not just good, they are great fighters. One with the ice weapon and the other with the shock weapon. Let's check this area before moving towards our objective. There's a door back there. I think this door leads to that. Before I check through that door, let's check through this door. Okay, we cannot enter here. And the door closed, right? Okay. Let's check it again. Yeah, this is the road that leads to the outside. An easy way to the outside. Find anything else around here, so let's get towards our objective. Hold to override.
Here we go.
More machines. Make ready.
Demonic thunders, oh my god. So we got to fight a thunder jaw. one is lost. It should have fallen here. The disc launcher is lost. Shit. Launcher is also not available. Wow. So this Thunderjaw is not gonna give us the disc launcher. That also a demonic thunder, so it's gonna be a hell assault.
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Okay, let's find out. Have I checked this? Yes, I have.
Show us cheating.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Okay, Firebreak is completed. And what's the name of the new quest? The Forge of Winter. Okay. Cauldron. This is a cauldron. Cauldron Epsilon. This is a level 50 cauldron. Big cauldron it is. Large cauldron. And this is another level 2. Okay. So that's it for this video. I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.